You're watching the Players Network.
Hi, my name is Dar, and I'm a fantasy girl, and I'm here with the Players Network.
I grew up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, born and raised. My mother is an opera singer, and at age 4, she kind of whisked me up and put me on stage. I actually am trained as a singer as well, but there was something about dance that is just in me more than singing, so I pursued that. I went to regular public school, but I would go to like Civic Light Opera in Pittsburgh to train, and she threw me into ballet classes and all of that stuff. I was very popular, incredibly popular, but the reason I think I was popular is because I got along with everybody across the board. I was friends with the geeks, the smart people, the band people, everybody. I'm online a lot, and I do Pilates once a week, and then I'll go to the gym another time a week. But I was starving and dying for money living on the East Coast. So everybody said, hey, you're tall enough, why don't you try Vegas? I actually started in Jubilee. I figured that would be a good way to break into the showgirl thing, the topless thing, because it was all feathers and glam. You know, it kind of felt a little safe to go that route. I was very nervous about it, actually. And in fact, like telling my family, and because I wasn't trained to do that. I mean, I have a degree in modern dance. There was always a major entertainment side of me, you know, the kind of the glitz and the glam that always came out even in my hardcore training that, you know, I wanted to pursue. Once you feel that exhilaration, it was kind of, that was it. I knew that that was what I was supposed to do. I'm not exactly sure what people expect, but I know when they get here, what they see is an amazingly beautiful, classy show. When I saw the show for the first time, I was blown away by the femininity of it. It's just one thing. Teetering on real sexy, but it stays at a classy point. I think it's perfect for couples, really do. Because I think it helps them, you know, for their own relationships too. We always do it so I take the baby song and do it easy. And then we're gonna take the finish. I think my favorite part would probably have to be the finale, because for me it's the biggest dance number. So I'm kind of feel like I get the fullest amount of motion in that number. But my favorite one performing lately has been the bed. I've been jumping in there as a swing, and it's really fun to play around because each person has their own character. Yeah, it's very sexy. That's the way we do. Favorite dish to make? Anything in the crock pot. No, I like to cook Italian food. My mom's Italian, so I think I just have it in me. My mother is my biggest fan. I mean, she always has been and she always will be. My father, absolutely not. He will not come to the show. And it's okay. I mean, he supports me 100%, but I forced him to go to a show once, and when I came out, he was shaking. So I told him I would never make him go through that process again. But my brother's been here. My grandfather has come to see me perform. I think it, kind of comes from where you come from. Like, My grandfather's very worldly. He's been all over the world, you know. He's seen everything. My dad is a little bit more reserved. It is slightly chaotic. I mean, right before the show happens, like when the music's on, half the time nobody's ready, not even dressed.
Hey, except for me.
I have a degree and I would like to eventually become professor of dance.
Tara's just a beautiful dancer, just beautiful feet. Her feet are just, I mean, she's a beautiful woman. You're not looking at her feet. But as a dancer, I admire her abilities very much. She's a beautiful ballerina, just a beautiful, beautiful, lyrically exciting dancer for me to watch.
I think Anita's great. I think she's one of the very few people that have crossed over from performing into producing that has not changed. Usually people change when they get, you know, when they become a producer or whatever, they happen to, their ego gets, you know. But she's one of those people that actually appreciates people for their talent. The girls are great. I mean, every situation is different. You know, there's tons of personalities coming in and out of the room at all times, but they become your immediate friends. I mean, there's no way around it. It's $1 million question, I think. What's beyond fantasy? You know, I never thought my life would go this route, so I'm kind of taken aback in a sense. You know, I thought it was going to be on Broadway. I'm really happy with the way things panned out. You know, this is the kind of town where you can make money and have a home and raise a family and still do what you love to do. So it's really great. I mean, very, very, very happy.
Lose your mind, listen to Tom York, still just a pain your spine. Just bob your head like P.I.O.D. I'm just how your club or in your Bentley. Get messy, now this hit your mind, fast, come on, another head trip. Comes them now, do not correct it. Let's get ignorant, let's get hectic. Everybody, let's get into it. Get stoked.
This has been a presentation of Players Network, publicly traded under the stock symbol PNTV.OB.